And next up this week, there is a new licensing program from Google to help support the news industry. And this came out of left field, at least to me yesterday when it was announced. But Google has a program that will pay publishers for high quality content for a new news experience launching later this year. And the program will help anybody that's a participating publisher to monetize their content. So essentially, Google will be paying publishers in exchange to use their content, which Google has always said had the angle, I guess, of saying, well, by us surfacing your news, us sending traffic, in turn, you can go get the subscriptions yourself. So this is a pretty big reversal, just a role reversal that they have. And the article is very fluffy about we need to help the news publishing, industry here, which, I mean, you kind of ruined it, Google. So there's not a ton of information yet as to who's going to be involved, who's eligible, who's not. They're starting with partnerships that they have in Germany, Australia, and Brazil, which usually it's the US first and like the UK, but apparently they're going down under to do that. Also, where available, Google will offer to pay for free access to users for anything that's paid articles, like behind a paywall, essentially. So a paywalled publisher can grow those audiences by getting people to their site to seeing the quality content that would be behind the paywall, and the users win as well. So I guess kind of everybody wins here.
Do you guys pay to subscribe to any publishers?
No, but I've like signed up for sites that'll let you read like so many articles for free if you just give them your info.
Yeah.
Like I think it's the New York Times does that, but then they, email you constantly and say, just give us $1. And I feel bad, but I don't give them $1.
You can send me as many spam emails as you want, but like, I'm just not going to pay for it. There's other ones that I can get for free. What about you, Greg?
No, I don't. I pay for some podcasts, but no actual news. I feel like I can get enough of the scoop, and I've got ways to get news. So
that sounds cooler than it probably is.
Yeah, it's just like, let's look. I don't know. There are some ways you can, like, if you're at one of the business first ways, it's in the source code. I don't know. Anyway, the tweet from Sundar Pichai announcing this said, for decades, we have worked with publishers to grow audiences and build value. We continue that process today with the introduction of a licensing program to pay publishers for high quality content. My question is, how do you know what's high quality? Like, clearly Marketing Clock here, not high quality. But like, what about Search Engine Journal? You might be like, oh, Marketing Clock, no. Is Search Engine Journal high enough quality?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I could see that being a big issue if you're paying to include news sources for some and then other folks aren't eligible, right? Like I could see this being a big problem where maybe people are looking at this and it's skewing one way or another way, or you're helping to support, sites that you deem to be high quality and not others that other folks deem to be high quality. That's the one thing that's a little bit murky for me with this whole thing is who's making that call on quality.
And like you're telling people to make high quality sites, but then you're also like encouraging them to just use AMP for mobile. So it's like, what's the point? I don't know.
Yeah. And to be clear, Sundar's tweet was about high quality content. So this is all going to be rolling out on Google News and on Discover to drive people to that site. And that's, again, something that everybody should be aware of by now. We've been talking about it for a long, long time. Google is working to build their Discover. There's the new Publisher Center. We'll link to it in our show notes over at Marketing Clock if you want to hear about the launch of that program. Anybody can get in. It's easy. It's free. It's really nice. It's better than Bing's. So check that out and don't sleep on Discover.